Hi, my name is Dr. Assad. I am a doctor of chiropractic physician. I work at the Chiro 1 South Elgin location. What I do here is I adjust patients. We talk about wellness, posture, and ergonomics as well too, battling with pain, degeneration, and for younger kids, just making sure that as they're maturing into adulthood, things are doing so in alignment as well. So when it comes to picking a backpack, the first thing you want to consider is the size of your torso. When we measure that, we want to measure from just below the neck all the way to above our hips. This is predominantly where you want the bag to rest upon while you're wearing it on your back. So to do that, the first tip would be actually try on the backpack. Put it on and then put the straps down to a position where you'll actually have it here. So if I have this bag on me, I want to make sure I adjust it where it is actually above my hips and then sitting right below there. One key thing to pay attention to is if you have a lot of slack in the bag, the sleeves itself here too, it's probably too big for you, where if you even strap it down so and there's still extra space, it's probably a bigger bag and some other option would be beneficial. So the next thing I want to talk about is how to actually prepare your backpack. The first thing you want to do is whatever supplies that you're taking to and from school, distribute it according to weight. So you want to take the heavier items and you want to have those closer to your body. The reason for that is the closer it is to you, you're going to use more center of your gravity to hold it. And it's going to make sure that you're not leaning or leaning forward to hold that weight the further it's away. Take smaller items and put those further into smaller pockets here. So with these binders, I'll be putting them inside so they're closer to me. And the smaller items here, such as this folder and this book, ideally would be further away. So that when I'm wearing this, I'm going to be using my center of gravity to make sure that I'm more upright, not having to compensate leaning forward for the weight. The next thing I want to talk about is how to actually wear the backpack. Now you'll see some people wear it with one sleeve on their shoulder, and that's okay for short-term use. Problem is, if you're going to wear it for a long period of time, you're going to start to feel a lot of pressure on the shoulder. And actually, if it's a heavier bag, will create rotational force that will pull your body this way. So you have to counterbalance it by doing that here. And with long-term use, that will fatigue your muscles and it eventually could lead to long-term pain and discomfort. Ideally, if you're going to be using this, wear it with both straps as here. And some backpacks will actually even have a sternal strap where you can attach it right here, again, distributing the weight evenly amongst yourself. So when you're walking around to and from class or to and from school, from home, perfect opportunity to wear it as such. So as a chiropractor, part of the reason why I care so much about people's posture is the dangerous effects that it can cause on your body. If we take a look here, ideally your head weighs about 10 to 13 pounds as a young adult or even as an adult. And the more that we bring our head forward, whether we're on the computer, texting, or even carrying our backpacks in the wrong position, it will actually increase the weight within our neck. A lot of tension in there, fatiguing those muscles and create a lot of symptoms, whether it's pain and discomfort, headaches, or even trouble with sleep. Not only is that when you're sitting or walking, but consider how you are in class. Are you sitting appropriately while you're in class studying and being studious? Are you sitting appropriately where you're using the whole chair instead of being in front? Is everything looking down? Ideally, you want things at eye level that put a lot less strain on your back. Not only when you're sitting, but how about when you're walking? If you take a look, ideally you want to be with everything level. But if you're having the bag on one side, it will change how your body composition is and how you'll create compensations to avoid that weight change too. Doing that over a long period of time, this is why I see young adults with low back pain, mid back pain, and a lot of neck complaints as well too. So hopefully these tips help you from preventing yourself from any type of injuries or discomfort. Coming back to the school year in person and sitting in class for long periods of time and going back and forth to classes and ultimately home as well. And as a gratitude of my appreciation for Kindle School allowing me to do this educational video for you guys, I'm offering a complimentary wellness examination where you can come in, get examined, see how your posture is and everything else related to it. And anybody that's attending the Kindle orientation, staff members, parents, student athletes, students as well, we're in the South Elgin location. If you have any further questions, we should have team members there at the orientation as well. So stop on by our booth and ask questions. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Again, my name is Dr. Assad. Have a great rest of the school year.